STIGMA is an employee resource group for EPCOR, and employee resource groups are grassroots groups of people across the organization that share a common diversity characteristic, in this case, mental wellness.
We wanted to reclaim that word and flip it around. And for us, STIGMA stands for Stronger Together in Growing Mindfulness and Allyship. What we looked to do was to start to generate those conversations about mental health, because we see that as the way to break the stigma.
You know, communities count on us, and we have to count on each other to have these conversations, but also to keep ourselves physically and mentally well. And so coming together in support of our employees and making sure that they have access and awareness of all the supports that are available to them to make sure that they're mentally well as they perform their work for EPCOR and the communities that we serve.
We truly, truly want to make a difference because, you know, in STIGMA, pretty much everyone has a story about struggles with mental health. And sometimes hearing other people's stories makes you realize, okay, I'm not alone. I'm not the only person that's struggling with this.
For my entire life, I've dealt with mental health issues. With COVID, I lost that human interaction, and that very negatively impacted my mental health. And that was when I looked and said, well, I need to come back in. I reached out to Abilities Management and said that I need to get back into the office. And within 2 hours, I got a call saying, you can come back into the office. There was no reluctance from the company to act. They acted very quickly. But that really says, well, what is the problem? And the problem is really that stigma that you get with mental health.
I think it takes a lot of courage to come forward, because I think some people will see you as weak or, you know, not good enough. And I think it's totally the opposite. I see strength in that.
Having leadership who speaks up in support of mental wellness, it makes a profound change in the workplace. And so to open up spaces for other people to share is just very, very rewarding for me. And it just, I don't know, it fills up my heart.